Boston DeVault, Dawson Nelson lead the way for Nodaway Valley in a win over St. Albert. Gentlemen, a hard-fought game, and you guys come out on top. Just tell me about this win.
It was a rough loss on Friday night against Lennox. We struggled in the fourth, got outscored by a lot. Our emphasis was finish and free throws, and we came out and I think we were solid, especially on the two shooters that can shoot it from NBA range. Emphasis on getting out on them and stopping them, and that's what we did.
Yeah, I thought it was important we finished the fourth. We've been kind of struggling with that this year, and we did a really nice job tonight, getting out in transition, taking fouls, getting to the line.
You guys both drop 18 offensively. Dawson, we'll start with you. Speak to your offensive success.
I've just been looking for my shot more than last year and then upcoming games, so just trying to get to the free throw line and get to the lane and score.
Boston, you did it from everywhere. Had some outside shots fall. Also, we're able to go inside a little bit. What are your thoughts on your performance tonight offensively?
Coach always says dish first, so extra pass will get you open on the three. So I find my teammates early and set up, and they usually find me, which is my shot. I've been shooting well lately, so they fly. I think they fly out a little more. So I try to pump fake drive, and by the time they collapse, I have a teammate wide open.
This is a sneaky good offense I think you guys win against tonight with St. Albert. Their record might not show it, but some young pieces. Defensively, what did you guys do well that was just enough to get the win?
Well, we knew they had a tough conference, so record didn't show skill, and we knew we had to come in and play hard on defense. We knew they had shooters pretty much everywhere, had to box out well because they crashed the boards hard, and we emphasized that a lot, and I think we executed pretty well.
Downhill stretch of the season. How are you guys feeling as we get into it? I mean, things are about to get crazy.
I think we're feeling pretty well. I think obviously we can play a lot better than what we have been playing recently. I think it's only up from here, and keep going.
Dawson, what are your thoughts as you guys head into the back half of the season?
I think we're excited to get going. I know we have a lot of games coming up, but we're just ready to really start going and get in our groove. We still got a lot of things to clean up, so.
All right, Coach, I'm sure this has got to feel nice after Friday night. Just, what are your thoughts and your takeaways from tonight's win?
Yeah, it definitely is. Going between the third and fourth quarter, I wanted to make sure that they understood that we got to win this quarter. Reminding them of the Mount Air before Christmas break when we didn't score the last 4 minutes and still came out with a win, and that started with our defense. And we had a couple of good They got a shot clock, close to a shot clock violation, a couple of good possessions for us on the defensive side of not giving them anything that they wanted, and then being patient on the offensive side, taking what they're giving us and just being aggressive, which I think is something that we've kind of been missing a little bit in that fourth quarter, down that stretch with a couple of our losses, and that's something that I've told them we have to make sure that we are fixed. I'm going to do my part. They've got to do their part with that as well, and I'm really proud of what they did tonight against a really tough St. Albert's team, man. They are young, but they are physical, and we have a long week ahead of us here, so we want to make sure we're taking care of ourselves as well.
After Friday, how much of an emphasis was there on finishing first of all, and just overall defensively?
It was the whole emphasis on practice yesterday. No matter what was going on, making sure that we were focused on whatever we were doing in practice, prepping for this game. So it's going to continue to be that emphasis for us. I want to make sure that they believe and know that we can finish in that fourth quarter. Good coaches that you read about, they always talk about your last memory is the memory that you hold on to. So being able to have this, keep talking to them about that so that they aren't thinking about the other memories of when we don't finish that game out. You get into January, you got to make sure you're taking care of yourselves and taking care of everything that we need to, getting prepped for February into that postseason run.
What's your biggest takeaway from tonight?
Just the physicality for us. We were definitely battling. Defensively was also a great part of that. We were kind of flying all over the place with them. Made it really tough for their shooters. I know Lily is a great shooter. I hope I don't screw up the kid's name. Ballinger is the freshman, can shoot the heck out of the ball. I know he did a great job on Harlan the other night. on Friday night. So that was a huge emphasis for us, is making sure we limit those guys, and I thought we did a great job with that. Offensively, it's being patient, seeing what we have, getting, we call it downhill, getting down to the basket, having our shooters with their feet set ready to knock in shots. We didn't make quite as many as we did against Lennox tonight on the from the three-point side of things, but knocking in free throws, which has been another emphasis that these guys will tell you, and then just taking what we can on the offensive side. So those are things we're going to keep building on as we progress into, like I said, late January into February for the postseason.
You mentioned, big week. You've got Panorama on Thursday, but looking ahead throughout the rest of the season, how do you guys try to build off tonight?
Just keep building on it, like you said, building the confidence with our guys and making sure they understand of what each game is for us, and focus on one game at a time. We're going on a stretch here where you include this week, we're going 4 weeks with 3 games a week. So we got a lot of back-to-back nights that we have into there. So I want them to worry about whatever the next game is. I'll worry, and my assistant coach Block will worry about the next games after that and make sure that we're taking care of that. And it's great during the stretch because we have a lot of different teams with different styles of play that we're going to see that also will help us when we get back to playing a lot of our POI teams as well.
Perfect.